Hey everybody, this is Harlan. Welcome to the program. We're actually starting with the bonus so that you can see how easy it is for you to make money right away. And the first company that I want to introduce you to today is probably a company that you haven't heard of. And yet it is just something that inspires covetous nature, really crazy stuff. And the company is known as Supreme. What is Supreme? This is a brand that caters to the skateboarding and hip hop culture, as well as to youth culture in general. The brand produces clothes, accessories, and also manufactures skateboards. Now, pay attention. This is from Wikipedia. Its shoes, clothing, and accessories are sold extensively in the secondary market. Secondary market, that's us. We're the ones who are joining those who have discovered that Supreme and the rest of this program is a really quick and really easy way to make money without risk. So, how does Supreme work? Supreme makes limited runs of their products. They started this because they didn't want to get stuck with products nobody wanted. This philosophy means they sell out of nearly everything, and then for the people who didn't get it, they will pay a premium for Supreme products, sometimes absurd premiums. Now, Supreme also collaborates, where Supreme joins forces with other hip companies. These combination products are the most coveted, the most desired. These products are typically a bit more expensive up front, but boy, are you going to make it on the back end. They've done products with Nike, many products with Nike, very, very popular. Champion, North Face, Hanes, Zippo, the lighting company, even Band-Aids. Combination brand products typically sell extremely well at multiples of 2 to 3 times the price you paid. And if they do a combo with a really hip product, that's when things get crazy. For example, tomorrow, Supreme Oreos will be on sale. Right now, Forbes magazine said that you could buy the Supreme Oreos. They went on sale at the stores last week, and now they're selling for $91,000 on eBay. Now, this is a package of a sleeve of like 3 cookies that are just because they're red and they have the name Supreme, and they're selling for $8. A whole package of Oreos sells for less, but because these say Supreme, it's $8 and people want them. They're selling for hundreds, thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Now, Supreme is all around the world. Here I am from a recent trip to Israel, and look at the towel in the store window. They had a line of Supreme that they somehow got a hold of, and they flipped it for 4 times the price. So now we're going to look at Supreme 2 ways. This is going to apply to a couple of people, for people in person. But stick around because I know that most of you are not the in-person type. Supreme releases products regularly in what are called drops. A drop is when new products are released. Typically, Supreme drops products every Thursday. Products drop at their retail stores in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and London at this time before going online. Now, new products drop on Thursdays, so there are always lines outside Supreme stores on Thursdays. If you happen to be lucky enough to live in one of those areas, don't tell anybody online if you chat with them that you plan on reselling the products. The security people love to bounce people who they suspect of dealing, even though this is legal. You're not drug dealing, folks. 99% of the people you see online will be reselling their purchases. Have a reason why you want more than one item. They're for my nephews who love Supreme, and I have to get one for each of them. That you can get away with. You just say, well, I need 2 pairs of these sneakers. They're probably going to have a problem with it. So make sure you have a reason why. The coveted Supreme bag. Here's what the line looks like. I went to the Supreme store on a Sunday in the summer for our 2 boys, and it was like a half-hour late wait. You see the security guard there? There are always security guards there, and they get involved, and if they don't like something or someone, they'll just tell you to leave the line. So be on your best behavior. Now, if you can't make it there, here's how we do it online. Drops occur at precisely 11 a.m. on Thursdays, East Coast time. You can get an idea of what's coming that week in the news section of the website. You can click on preview. You can also see most of their releases on their Instagram account, which is Supreme New York. I'll be sharing a whole bunch of Instagram accounts to follow. Collaboration products such as they're doing this with Nike or they're doing this with Champion are often not announced in advance. Now, there are going to be 100,000 people or so hitting the store Thursday at 11 a.m. In order to check out in a hurry, you need to use a Chrome extension called Autofill. It's free in the Chrome extension store. Autofill lets you enter all of your information so that with the click of a button, you filled out the shopping cart and ready to go. It saves you minutes and it gives you an advantage over everyone else. Supreme will not let you purchase more than one of each product at a time. If you come back later and order another of the same thing using the same email, credit card, or even IP address, both orders may be canceled. Start in the hoodies section. Those go really, really well. Now, size small sells out the fastest because people are buying them to resell in Japan, where the population is a little bit smaller. If a particular color isn't available, try a different color. The wildest colors, the ones you would never ever wear, typically bring the highest resale value because they're more limited. Again, everything is going to sell. If a collaborative product is available, grab it. Any name brand will sell for 2 to 3 times the price. Supreme sneakers, often Nike, backpacks, hoodies, t-shirts will command a high resale price. Why? Because people see these things. Hats too, but not as much. There are a lot of counterfeit Supreme products. If you're buying them from Supreme, you're not getting a counterfeit. Smart people set up different email addresses, accounts for family members. They log in from different locations. They'll use a different browser and go to a Starbucks to have a different email address and whatever, different credit card. Send it to, your kid or your sister or something like that. Start with one item as you go through the system. Remember, there are drops every week. If you don't get something the first day, that's okay. There will be more. And just any of these items can make you a couple $100. On drop days, their website is so crowded, it may take as much as an hour for a receipt to be emailed to you. Now, if it's not sold out in 30 minutes, the demand isn't there. So if you come on Friday and you see stuff still there and available on the Supreme site, we'll tell you in another video how to determine whether it's worth it or not. But if it's still there in 30 minutes, probably the population isn't that interested in it. Supreme cash time. Now that you have your purchase on the way, it's time to make some serious money. You need to wait a day or two to allow the supply to be exhausted and the prices to rise. If you turn around and sell them right away, yeah, you'll get your money back, but that's not what we want. Okay, so for as long as it's on sale on the Supreme site, like that day, maybe the next day, it's not going to be worth as much, right? Why should they buy it for higher? Although some people will, they just want to have it and they don't care. But you'll do better if you wait a day or two before selling your product. In the next section, I'll show you exactly how to cash in. Then you can do this again and again and again. And you can literally make thousands of dollars a week doing this. Now, here's something that's really important. You keep all stickers, all bags that come with the product. Keep all original packaging. Don't even think of taking the product out of the packaging. You got to keep everything because that could invalidate your sale. Keep everything that comes. You can take out your receipt so people don't have your name and address. That's about it. Okay, let's show you how to make some money.